You ain't nothing but a hound dog, howling all the time. Well, you don't run rabbits and you ain't no friend of mine. Stroker Ace Production. Let's cook something, shall we? How do we make up some fried rabbits for today? You need one rabbit cut up, washed good. Marinate that a little so the seasonings can get in there good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bowl here. You need a few no salt seasoning, which is optional. Accent salt, optional. You can use regular salt. Black pepper, little meat tenderizer. Okay, what you want to do, take the rabbit and put it in this small, like a 3-quart plastic dish here. A little bit of meat tenderizer. You want to get that on there good. Kind of like swirl it around so it can get on there good. Put that on there. Make sure you get it on both sides. You can also use a little bit of ground red pepper, cayenne pepper, and or you can sprinkle a little paprika on there. Accent salt. You can use regular salt. I like to use accent salt, but that's optional. No salt seasoning. Or you can put a little lemon pepper. Red wine vinegar. Just sprinkle a little bit over the top. As such. Now, don't that look like it's going to be yummy? Just going to cover that up. And we're going to put it in the refrigerator. We're going to leave it in there about, what you need to do is put this in there and leave it in there overnight. But what we're going to do is just leave it in there for about 4 hours. And we'll be back in 4 hours. Earlier we took some rabbit and we seasoned it up and put it in the refrigerator and let that seasoning soak in it for a while. Now let's take it out and take a look at it. Now you can see that those seasonings and those herbs have soaked in just right. Okay, a few basic things we need to do now. You want to take about 2 quarts. You can see that vegetable oil. What we want to do now is we want to get flour on the rabbit. 1 egg. Let's take 2 eggs. Make sure we got that enough. Egg up really nice. And I got some all-purpose flour. That's the rabbit egg flour. Now this oil is getting hot. Just a little bit of water on your finger and you just throw it in there. You hear that? That means the oil is ready for cooking. Let's fry up some rabbit, shall we? Take a piece of your rabbit, dip it in the flour. Now in the egg, sometimes you might want to just add just a touch of milk. You can add just a touch of buttermilk in there if you want, but that's optional. You don't have to if you don't want to. Now you take this, you dip it in here as such. Okay, now you dip it back in the flour again. Okay, that looks nice. Because when the Stroker Ace is in the place, smile comes on the young lady's face. Because they know tonight he's cooking something nice. Okay, now we can go over here, take that and just drop it in there. You see that? That's what you want right there. Okay, you want that to stay in there a few seconds before you drop this other piece in, because you don't want them to stick together. Okay, now you drop that other piece in. Fine, that's good, nice. One thing you want to always remember once the oil is hot, you want to cook it on like a low setting. You don't want to cook it up too high. You want it on a low setting because you want that rabbit to cook all the way through. Okay, whoa, I'm going to kind of cover that up a little so a little bit of air can seep out. Okay, that cools down a little. It's cooking up a little too high. Okay, we're going to let that cook for a few minutes. Let's see how long it's going to take. Let's see, 9:37. Stroker Ace Production. Always cooking up something nice. Cooking up some fried rabbit. Now let's check that and see. Oh yes, it's always a golden brown and it's consistent. That's ready to come out. Got a plate all set here. All ready with some, with a paper towel on there to soak up the SX oil. Okay, here we go. Take that out, put it there. Now don't that look advertising? And see with the oil covering the whole piece, it cooks fairly fast. Now, let's enjoy some fried rabbit. We're gonna try some fried rabbit. Yes, nice and tender. Okay, some fried rabbit. Yep, that's very tender and tasty. Give it an A+. That's very delicious. Bam, bam, bam. Fried rabbit. Okay, I finished eating now. That was very satisfying to the appetite. Now tomorrow what we're going to do is the leftover rabbit that we got here. I'm going to show you how to make rabbit and gravy. Good night.